that
Can I also
Brett was in the
emphasise one more
wrong
thing?
for saying BK punched him when he didn't.
Can I
Do you know
just
what I'm
emphasize
saying?
one more thing, though, that I just want to also say? With Fiddy, all he did was make light, fun joke out of the situation, as did DJ Decor, as did Dave Duran's. But yet, those two people were not put under a firing line by Brett the same way Fiddy was. He then did the exact same thing that he did to BK with the famous character on Live, saying that he was squealing and he was strangled. Those things didn't happen. And he went online saying those things about BK. And when Fiddy, as did DJ Decor, as did Dave Duran's, make light of the situation, he was the one that chose to go and penalise Fiddy and make another false allegation against Fiddy. That here is dangerous.
Did you hear me in that live there? Say to Brett, right, Brett, you're not going to go live and you're not going to carry this on, are you? And he said he wasn't.
Yeah, no, but this is the thing. I just want to also put out there that him then also doing that whole picture of Fiddy and a false allegation, these things are dangerous. They have serious repercussions, that he's playing with people's lives, actual people's lives behind closed doors. And those things need to also be held accountable. As much as we're holding BK accountable for making Brett feel a certain way, which he should be held accountable. If he made Brett feel something,
exactly,
then yes,
and that's what Donna said.
He should.
However, both apologise to each other. That's what Donna said.
Yes,
and that's
but with that being said,
everybody was talking.
Publicly...
1 minute, my G.
Sorry.
Everybody was talking on Miss Reds, and she couldn't get her words in. But you said that she didn't ask both of them to apologise, and she did. She did 1,000,000%, and that's when I jumped in. I said, "You're asking all of this." She did. I said, you're asking all of this. Nobody can hear you because everybody's talking over everybody. And this is how come it should have been left where it was. There was nothing at all getting done in there. She definitely did.
Okay, can we just all publicly hold Brett accountable though for making lies up online?
Brett was in the wrong for saying he got punched.
Yes, I'm just saying my part before I draw.
He had the hand around his neck, but also
not just
Brett
about
was
BK,
entitled
also about
to
Fiddy.
apology.
I'm just saying also about Fiddy. That's so dangerous what he did to Fiddy.
I didn't know what he said about Fiddy. Fiddy's pals. I didn't know what he said about Fiddy.
So basically, he ran a live on me yesterday. It was his first day back.
Can we share the live to Brett, please? Because let's get this out here. And
I just know what it is, pal. I think you're fantastic. I think everything you're saying is absolutely amazing.
Honestly, I'm not taking a side.
No, I agree with everything you're saying, but I think there's some things that you might not know, and that's why we're just letting you know and filling you in. So Fiddy obviously made light heart of the situation that happened with Brett.
Just like the whole app.
It just
Listen, I laughed about it myself.
Yes, exactly.
I said, grow up, you little tatey. I said, that's how boys are in the real world. My boys. Listen, I'm off a gypsy family. I know when ours will get stuck to it in the middle of the road there, and wherever blood and snots is flying, we leave it till he finished. So we're used to that. But Brett is like a little baby.
We understand that, but we're not invalidating that. But that's not my point here, pal.
No, I know.
My point is that Fiddy made light heart of a situation, as did Dave Duran's. He made jokes of it, as did DJ Decor. He made jokes of it. However, Brett chose to make a live on Fiddy and put out a false allegation on Fiddy. That's dangerous. And that was followed by a false allegation that he did on BK.
Right, can we share the live to Brett, please?
That's my point. It's just that we need to publicly hold the guy accountable for making false allegations. You can't react to certain, because you feel a type of way, you can't react to that by making a false allegation on somebody. That's very dangerous. That's all I was saying. I just want that person to be held accountable, because
but again, I think what I've done there, it's just added to the situation. 1 minute, my GG, it added to the situation. It wasn't about Fiddy. It wasn't about anybody else. It was about Brett and BK. And that's what everybody was trying to stop there. And that was my point on it. It was just going left, right and centre. If they was on a phone call, it was still them two dealing with the situation, and it would have been ended and deaded. End of.
I agree with you, but that's the only
and then that was up to Fiddy and Brett to have a chat about their situation. Do you know what I'm trying to say? For all you there, my Fiddy, you know, I think the world of you. You and Brett needed to have this either on your own platforms or on a phone call. It didn't need to be fetched to that situation, because Donna copped for that good and well. She wasn't biased. She asked both of them to apologise. There was that much screaming and shouting. Nobody was hearing what was said, and it was just fucking way way out of control. And it was wrong. I think it was wrong at that time. And that's the only thing I stepped in to have my say and said, is it ended now? Nobody's going to go on alive and carry it on. If not, sort it off the app. And it was agreed, and then it just kicked off again.
Yeah, you know what? As long as he does stops making these false allegations because he feels a certain way. As long as he just stops
down
making false
again.
allegations, that's all it is.
Sorry,
Can I just
play something? Can I just play something to you so
Yeah.
you lot can see that? Wait, let me just get the camera on. There we are.
No.
Hi, my Fiddy.
How you doing, Pearl? You okay?
I'm good.
Me and Pearl only get to see each other when it's drama. No other time. All right, so this is
Pearl looked
Brett.
lovely, by the way, in the event.
This
I'm
is
in my
Brett
bloody
last night.
pajamas.
So let me just
Bad.
quickly fill you in. I left the app for a good year, 3 years
know you
ago.
did.
I was on a lot of medications and stuff, and I started throwing up one time on live, and Brett randomly went for me with Marcus Ems and said that Fiddy drink driving, and there was this whole false thing. I'm not a drinker. No one knows, like, no one see me on live drinking. They see me normal. I don't drink, whatever. So then he basically knew what he was doing by starting this live yesterday. Like, let me just play it to you.
I put my story up because it wasn't
It
ended.
must have been
So.
meanwhile while he was drinking and driving on the way back from spending time with his friends. Yeah, you know. Yeah,
There we go.
you know, I like drinking and driving on the way back.
Oh, wait, let me play it from the
Kiss
beginning,
and
yeah.
taps and likes. Oh, don't worry, I'll be drinking and driving on the way back home, darling, putting other people's life at risk as well.
So this is a victim, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say,
people
my
come
Fiddy,
for me.
listen, you know, I have all the time in the
Because
world for you.
I
This
go on a night out.
situation, what was going on here, was nothing to do with what was going on. This is where I said you and Brett maybe need to have a little call over this and put things right and squash it. But at the present time, this was about BK and
No, 100%.
Brett. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone had a laugh over what Brett's allegation, where everyone was just having a laugh on because it was a hot topic, and we went. But he went for me because I spoke the truth, and I tried to destroy the narrative that he was doing.
I'm not taking that away. I think you and Brett need to have a phone call
Sorry about
over this
that.
The
because
thing is,
again,
if Brett doesn't apologize to me, I'll never stop talking about him. I'll confront.
This is
confront
where
him at
it
the
is,
next
pal.
event.
That's what the thing is. If we want this to die out, it needs to be fair that Brett also needs to be held accountable publicly, the same way BK was held accountable publicly.
Right.
That's all it is.
yeah, but
that's
this
we're
is
just
a
keeping it
different
fair.
life altogether, my GG. What I'm trying to say is, it should have just been BK and Brett sorted out.
But the thing
here
is,
now.
but that's the thing though. Brett brought Fiddy in. We can't say it should be
And
only
then
Brett
not
and
a
BK
problem,
when
my
Brett is
Fiddy
choosing to bring
knows.
Fiddy
I
in.
just spoke about this, but not all in the same one because it was just going offline. It was going off track.
But to
everywhere.
end it properly, we should clear everything up there and then, so we don't have to
So
revisit.
share the
things.
live to
Does that
Brett,
not make
please.
sense?
If we're going to get it out, let us get it out there now. Share the live to Brett, please. And
Do
then
you understand what I mean? Like, look, if we want to end this, we
Is
should
this
end
Matt?
it properly. That's my point of view. If we're going to end it and we're going to actually close this chapter, he needs to also be held accountable publicly for doing those allegations on Fiddy. He dragged Fiddy in. He didn't drag Dave Duran. He didn't drag DJ Deckle. He didn't make those fake narratives on them, but he did so to Fiddy. So he should be held accountable for making those false allegations, because his false allegations have serious legal repercussions. Those things can't be, you can't just defame a man's character and put out false allegations on him online and say, hey, let's deal with it privately now. That's not fair. What's
I
right
wasn't
is
asking
right.
for that to be privately. BK and Brett was in the boxes, and that's why I said, right, are you two finished? Not
But
going
so
to go
was
on live,
Fiddy.
are you, Brett, and go on about it? And he said no, and that was it. It was squashed. But what I'm saying is about my Fiddy and Brett.
Of course he wants to close the case
it needs
quickly.
speaking about, but not at that point. That's what I was saying.
But pal, does it not make sense that of course he's going to agree to close the case properly and not revisit the things that he should be held accountable for? Of course he's going to be like, yes, let's end this now, because everyone's forgotten about what he did last night to Fiddy, which is not fair on Fiddy. That's
No,
not
again,
fair.
I'm not agreeing
if we're
with
going to
that.
close it, let's close it properly with him also being held accountable for the very dangerous things
and
he
that's
did.
why I've said share the live to Brett. Let's
Yes,
get
let's
it
do
sorted,
that.
because Brett shouldn't have done that. What he's done about
agree.
Fiddy, he shouldn't have done that. Nobody has taken that away from the situation, but it can't be added on to the BK and Brett thing. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you.
Nobody
That's why he
knows
shouldn't have
where
done
it's
that.
going. Nobody knows where it's going. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
This is two different
We're saying the
things.
exact same thing. We're saying the exact same thing. Honestly, we are, because it shouldn't be added on, but he chose to add it on. I'm agreeing agree with you. It should have not been added on.
1 minute,
Fiddy should have not been in the
Diana,
crossfire.
are
for
you
this.
okay? It was just your first day back, and I genuinely felt sorry for you there. And personally, me myself, I think that you handled that perfect. You did ask both of them to apologise, but nobody could hear you because everybody was speaking over each other. And I'm just saying, can somebody share the live to Brett, please? Brett,
Hi,
are you
James, by the way.
watching? Come in. Just
Are you
come in,
GG though?
Brett. Hi, my James and all. I'm not being ignorant as a pig. Hello.
How you, Pearl Bobby?
I'm all right, me baby. Are you? All of these, they'll tell you I'm fair. I'm not biased. I'm not thing. But it needs to fucking stop.
I agree.
Hi, my Donna.
Hey
Are you
guys,
okay?
hello everybody. How are you guys? Yeah, no,
Hi, Miss
everything's
Red.
fine. Hello, darling.
How are
Yeah,
you, my
so
love?
obviously, I did, you know, my best with what I could today. It's my first day back. I've been.
I think you were very fair.
So, but I think I was pretty fair. But no hate to BK. I think he's, you know, I think he's a good guy, and you know, but yeah, and I just hope it all gets resolved. So
Exactly. So I wasn't picking up on this point, what my Gigi was saying there. After all of this had gone on, not the BK and the Brett situation, because I've just said, my Donna, Brett was entitled to that apology. That's the way that he felt. But then Brett needs to take accountability for saying he was punched and kicked or whatever, because that didn't happen, right? I'm always be a fair person. The hand went around. If Brett felt that way, because Brett is tiny, he's entitled to feel that way. But it's not good. There was lies told saying he was kicked and punched or whatever it was. I don't know. That didn't happen, right? But with the Fiddy and Brett thing, it's two total different things. And yes, Fiddy, I agree, he needs called out for saying wrong things on your name. And that's why I'm saying ask him to come in the live. It's two total different things.
No, but Pearl, so the only thing is now, the only reason he had an interest in saying this, all that about Fiddy, is because Fiddy was defending BK.
But that's what I'm saying. It's wrong, my Fiddy knows I've got his back, me and my
No, I get that there, but what I'm saying is where Fiddy's saying that these are basically like one and the same is because if Fiddy had not have defended BK, Brett wasn't going to say that Fiddy's a drink
I laughed
driver.
about it when it was done. I laughed about it because I didn't think Brett took it as serious as he did. I did laugh about it. So we all have to be held accountable for that. And I hold my hands up. And I even said to Brett, well, I did laugh about it because I said, rough up, soft lad. My boys, they do each other in, and I'll say it as it is. And you leave them till one of them gives in. That's the way we are. So I know how the boys play rough. But what I'm trying to say is, it should have been left there. And yes, Brett was wrong for going at Fiddy for sticking up for BK. Do you know what I'm saying? It's got all messy.
I get that there, but it was just what I'm saying is like I get what you're saying about it being like two separate things, but the two things are directly connected.
And I agree. He should come and say again how he wanted an apology to Fiddy for saying all of that.
Right, I've just spoke to Brett. Brett's just gone into the gym with loud music, so he can't join at the minute.
Can you not ring him again and ask him just to step outside for a minute and come and get this started because it's going to escalate?
I haven't got his number, but I will message him again on here. But he is currently at the gym, but I will message him again. So I'll give us 2 seconds. I'll come back.
Well, if he genuinely wanted to get this sorted out, he'd just step outside the gym for 2 minutes, fuck's sake.
Tell him a butcher used all the training machines before and he'd freak out and run out.
Give me a sec, right? I'll just stay on mute while I quickly message him again. 2 seconds.
I tell him the butcher was in before him using all the machines.
Fuck's sake. Honestly, this is just, I don't know. It's just a welcome back, Miss Red.
Oh no! Oh God, guys, what a day!
But no, listen, Gigi and my Fiddy and my James, everybody knows I'm not a biased person. I'll say it as it is, and I've just called. Sorry about the noise; it's a joiner, but it's just called the way things are going. I think there's lots of people now needs, and honestly, in there. If Brett said this about, well, I can see what he's saying about Fiddy. He does need to apologise. He does.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I think that like I said, the event, it was such a lovely event, and it's so sad that it's been left with all these horrible things.
Can nobody
that
request
came
the box,
after.
please, unless it's Brett? Mods, if Brett comes in, please let him in. Don't let nobody else in the boxes, because everybody's having a little two-penny thing. Sorry.
I'm saying I'll let you know, right, once he messages me straight back, but obviously I'll just say, yeah.
It was such a lovely event, and like it's unfortunate
It
that
was.
this is
We
the
all loved it. We all
aftermath.
enjoyed it.
However,
Guys, I'm going to drop, but I'll be in the comments.
Okie doke, my John, as long
Bye,
as you're okay, me
everybody.
baby. But I
Bye.
think you handled it perfectly.
Take care, Miss Red.
Bye,
Bye.
bye, Fiddy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, James.
I just, like I said, the
Yes,
only
Miss
thing
Red.
is that the fact that it was just kind of quickly swept off, just, oh yeah, BK quickly apologized to Brett, and we just kind of forgot to hold him accountable for the things that he did to Fiddy yesterday regarding the
that's
whole
wrong if he's done
situation.
that.
That's all it was. That's all it was. Genuinely, that's all
wrong.
it was.
But again, like I say, I'll still be proper respectful on both sides. I think Brett was entitled to that apology, and sorry everybody, I'm not letting nobody in the boxes because there's too much going on. Brett was entitled to the apology, but also if he's gone on and saying all of that, I think Fiddy's entitled to an apology as well. But the BK and Brett thing, I do think, just to squash it, clear the air and start afresh, I do think it needs a phone call.
I'm willing to listen. For me, I don't. I've only clapped back today with another post on my page because I was like, oh, you want to get personal. Because you're going back into the past where I came off the app for a false allegation. So you've gone there now.
Yeah.
Where is your energy for every single creator that was posting the same like jokes and stuff
Exactly.
about the whole situation? You're very selective. Do you know what I'm saying? But the
Exactly.
difference is, Brett, I'm not a woman. You know, that's when you feel comfortable to come for women and do stuff like that. Like, but listen, if he doesn't apologize, I'm gonna take it there, and I'm never gonna stop talking about him because I can
That's
see
why
him.
I'm saying if you just
That's the
call
only
Mr.
reason why I think it needs to die down, because the only way it's going to die
Yeah.
down is if he also apologizes to Fiddy, so there's no back and forth. Because like I said,
and
I
we
saw
all going to
DJ...
be in the same place again.
Exactly. We just need
And
to move forward
it's just
properly.
going to kick off. But listen, even to me, like Dave's just come in, I laughed at it. And I called him, I
Exactly.
said, stop being a soft tatey. But he's entitled to feel how he feels. And it didn't happen to me, so it's all right me saying that it happened to him. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
but I mean, like,
everyone just
it wasn't assault. Do you know what I mean? Like, this was the thing. There was terms used after it that was like to try and imply that there was almost like crimes committed against him and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
100%.
and that's
even-
why I said that didn't happen. We were
Yeah,
all
like even
well,
the way some people carry on with no, but he said stop as if like he was being really violated and stuff like this. Like it's honestly really ludicrous. BK done the exact same thing to me in
Sorry,
London.
wait, but I don't know who's requesting.
Like the whole live, listen, no one invalidated the way Brett was feeling. The whole live was focused on what Brett was saying, stop this, that. But why are we not focused on what the aftermath and the mods putting words in his mouth saying that's assault, Brett? And he's like, yeah, I was punched in my ribs, strangled, head.
I'll mute a second.
Yeah. Like everyone's focused on that, but no one's focusing on the other stuff that Brett was saying. When I say there was a 4 or 5 hour stream, the words he was using, he was exaggerating it because the views are going up and up, and he was like, "This happened. I'm traumatized. Oh, guys, I don't think I'm gonna come live for 24 hours. At least a day after this." But now look, if you were so injured and your neck is still hurting, what are you doing in the gym? What are you doing in the gym? If you've been punched in your ribs and you've been assaulted, what, to make it make sense, how are you in the gym right now?
Well, I have messaged him and he's not answered my messages. I've even sent him my number so he can ring us when he's available.
You know what it is as well, Miss Pal?
He's at the gym.
The reason why I think that this should be clarified here online is just because if there ever is a situation in the future happen, at least there could be, that now we understand that as everybody's as together as a group, we're never going to hold account. We're never going to let false allegations slide online publicly. These things should be held accountable because they're dangerous. I think addressing it allows an opportunity for that never to happen again.
Somebody let my Fran in. When I'm clicking on, it's taking him off. Somebody let Fran in, please.
Let me have a look. Here it is.
I want to want for
I don't know what
BK
it's
and
doing.
Fiddy, to be honest. But it's not about what I want or demand. I just think what's right is right and what's fair is fair.
Yeah, there should be an apology from both sides, and that's it. We can put this to bed.
I think
what
it's
I
not like
said.
to Fiddy too. I think Fiddy deserves one too, because it's not fair for him to have done what he did to Fiddy yesterday when he didn't give Dave Duran's that type of energy. He didn't give DJ Deckle that type of energy, but he gave it to Fiddy. Why?
Agreed, and I'm not disagreeing with that. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. If he's never given nobody else the energy, why only aimed at one person?
It's selective, isn't it? Yeah.
That's why I'm saying. So I am agreeing on all sides. But if he'd just come in for 5 minutes, sorry about the thing. Just go on, carry the conversation on. Go on, my friend. I'll just have to go on mute so you can hear.
Guys, you keep talking about my story, but I did it to prove a point. All of you lot that did not like my story, I did it to prove a point. If none of you liked what I posted on my story, that means that none of you should like what Brett posted about Fiddy. It's simple as that. If all of you had an issue about what I posted on my story, it goes to show and that you recognize how it is wrong to put a story on somebody. So if you recognize that, have that same recognition for Fiddy. It's as simple as that. All of you lot that I mention it, you're proving my point. Thank you.
Go on, my friend, have your say.
I just think I think it's done now and it should be forgot about. That's it now. Just like I met everyone at the boxing. I met BK, I met Brett, I met everyone. BK was a lovely geezer. He bought me a drink at the bar. Then I met Brett. He was very quiet, didn't really speak too much. He said hello, but he's not really a sociable person. And that's it really. It is what it is. I think he's gone a bit over the top about it. Like, listen, I know a lot of the chats in here for Brett saying he was uncomfortable, fair enough and that. But in my opinion, he was speaking perfectly fine as soon as it happened. He weren't out of breath like he's been choked. And like, it's what it is now. It's done. Forget about it. It was a good night of boxing. Everyone got on. Listen, there was a little fight at the end. Every boxing show has it. It happened at my boxing show last month. Do you know what I mean? It happens. Scraps happen. It's life. Everyone has drinks. It's life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what it's going to do, it's going to carry on into Sam's next event, and which is not fair because we all know
100%.
the money, the time, and the effort that goes into putting these on. And this is where, if it does not get sorted, it's going to just carry on to the next one, and nobody else is going to lose out. But
you know, it is people think that we earn big money off these boxing shows. We don't. We take losses on a lot of them. You don't realise how much things cost. Paramedics and all the shows, getting the venues and all the doormen. It all costs money. So your first few shows, you never earn money off it. You're taking a loss. Do you know what I mean? And so people need to, and it took it away from the night. Listen, BK's a big old lumpus in him that night. He's a nice geezer. And listen, on that video for a second, he was saying, it looks like he's being a quiet thingy, but he weren't. Listen, if he was choking Brett, he would choke him. Like, your man was fine after, he was fully fine.
Will you
He was
stop?
laughing
Sorry,
and
my
giggling.
friend. Stop requesting the box. Nobody's coming up. For fuck's sake, stop requesting the box unless it's Brett. So, mods, stop. Listen, stop requesting that box unless it's Brett. Don't let nobody up. Thank you.
And
I'll
I
let
just
you know.
think-
I'll let you know if
I
it's
just
Brett
think
because
he's-
you'll message me to let me know.
I just think he's carried it on now, like it's more for now. It's for TikTok and now for tech sides and sides. Listen, it is what it is. It's forget about it, man. Everyone just, do you know what I mean? Crack on with life, innit? That's it. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because there has been some bad things said. Listen, it has been some. Like I had a good laugh at the boxing. I was drunk. I had a good crack. I met everyone. There was some really nice people I met there. Some people I thought, you know, they're definitely not my cup of tea. And some people I thought really nice kids.
Exactly. I had the time in my life there. I had a party all by my bloody self. I
You
loved
looked
it.
amazing that night, by the
It
way. Can I
was.
just say?
It was. And that's what I'm saying. Look at what an absolute amazing weekend we all had. So why take all of this fucking shit to the next thing when you know everybody's going to be more interested in what's going on outside than what's going on in the fucking ring?
I agree.
Yeah.
100%. But that's my opinion of it anyway. Everyone have a good day.
Hey, you too, my friend.
See you later, Fran.
Take care, friends.
See
God
ya.
bless everyone.
Bye.
See you
Let's
later.
see if I can get a fucking word in, loves.
Oh, I forgot about you there, backwards.
So, right, there's a lot. I can see everyone in the comments like, no means no. Fuck off. And, it was taking his phone. No, the context was when he was going, it was like, come here. I think if the lad wanted to hurt Brett, he'd have given him a fucking good hiding. It's just, lads, I'm the youngest from both sides. I get beaten black and fucking blue from my siblings. Yes, Brett don't like that kind of thing. It is what it is. But not once with the assaulting him. It was just lads being lads playing. And then for him to go off and do a stream after it. And again, no one's before everyone starts, you're invalidating him. No one's invalidating him. If he doesn't like that, he doesn't like that. It's like when lads, when they meet one another, not like normal lads, straight lads, like they'll punch one another in the arm and stuff like that. And it is just lads being lads. There was no malice in it. It's just how they
Like,
greet one
Dan,
another.
tell them, like, if there was anybody that should have come on here on the Sunday morning and said they'd been actually brayed up, scalped, hit on the head with a kettle,
that were me.
grounded in the room. I done it to him. There's a video where I've pulled a chunk of his hair out. So I invalidated him at the boxing.
It's just, I think it is what it is. It's just, again, this app is very, very sensitive. And I don't know if people act like this in the real life, but it's just lads being lads. That's, in my opinion, it is what it is. Like, the take his phone, they were saying they wanted him to stay with them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's why they were saying, oh, the phone. No one were planning on mugging him. Listen, just that lad, BK, he could have paced him and took it on his own. He wouldn't have needed his friends. And then Brett laughed after it. And again, it might have hurt him afterwards or whatnot. I think it's all been blown out to be something it shouldn't have been. I do think it has been monetised somewhat. And I do think that it's just a load of drama for no reason. That's my opinion. And listen, he's not doing too bad now, is he, off the back of it? And he's managed to come live and he's gone to the gym. I don't know if he's took his neck brace or not, but he is in the gym.
You know what it is? Can I be honest? Like, I think it was great that BK was able to be like, listen, I'm sorry that I invalidated your feelings. That's not what it was. But at the same time, in saying that, he should not be making posts about Fiddy, and he should be at least able to turn around and say, you know what, BK, I'm sorry that on live I spoke about it for 6 hours rather than speaking to it directly. It could have been done fairly. I don't
He could have
think
just said, like,
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. Like, again, it's just lads being lads. He should have just said, right, I don't appreciate it. Get the fuck off me. If he can go on a live and say it afterwards, then he can say it to him.
exactly.
But
I do
where's
understand.
it on there? Freddie said, what if he's in the sauna? Oh,
Like, I understand, like, him wanting an apology. And I understand where you're coming from, where BK's owed an apology. It's just something that's been
So is
made
Fiddy,
into
by the
nothing.
way. Let's not forget, so is Fiddy. Because, like, I actually feel so bad for Fiddy because, like, the reason why I feel bad for Fiddy is because, okay, I can understand if, you know, it's Brett and BK going at it back and forth, but loads of people had comments on TikTok about it. It wasn't just Fiddy. Loads of people had comments about TikTok about
Can
it.
I just say
Why
as
would he
well,
single out
everyone's
Fiddy?
saying,
It's not fair.
everyone's saying Brett is socially awkward, he's dead quiet. Don't forget, this man went to the event on his own. He chose to buy his ticket, chose to go on his own.
Oh, thank
He
you,
was outside
Chris.
where the group of lads were. He could have just moved away from them. He was smiling at first. There's just so many things on here what get twisted. It's really annoying.
No, he admitted to me that he approached the Emmons and shook their
Yeah,
hands.
because he was
So he
leaping
walked up to
over.
the Emmons. So it's not, if he really
Yeah.
felt that way from the Emmons and stuff like that, he wouldn't have walked anywhere near them.
Fiddy can speak for himself, guys. That's fair. But the only reason why I'm saying this is because I just call out what's wrong. You know,
I can speak for myself. I'm just having breakfast.
But like, there's no
Quarter to
denying
10.
he does have a right to feel uncomfortable. But the thing is he doesn't have a right to say that he feels assaulted and stuff like that there, because they're legal definitions. Do you know what I mean? Assault is assault, and he was not assaulted.
It's literally, if you put it into the context of what Pearl said,
Angie.
with my headpiece, when she ripped it out, she ripped mine out. And we all just
Daddy.
laugh at that. What's the difference? It's just having fun. That's all it was. Again, not saying it's probably got his masculinity hurt a bit, but for him to go on a rampage and then start, right, you did this in 1862 and this, that and the other. No, just leave it on. Come on, just say, look, I didn't appreciate it. This is what it is. Now leave it at that. And he'd have got his apology sooner. And I do think, and as much, we all know that Brett's soft, but listen, he's not fucking wet behind the ears as well. He's played this to an advantage, in my opinion.
Well, anyways, he accepted BK's apology. It's moved on. But again, if he's going in at my Fiddy, all of these allegations, and again, I won't agree. He had the hand around the neck, so that's why he was entitled to the apology if he felt that way. But there was definitely no kicking or punching or anything. Come on.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think he's going to come up on the box, but I just want to say publicly, like at least we can acknowledge that it's not right to use these false allegations and build fake narratives on people. As long as we can all come to a collective agreement on that, then that's fine. Whatever Brett wants to,
Yeah, nobody's taking that away from
but
that.
at least
Of
we
course
can
he's
say that
entitled to
online.
apologise.
You know,
How many
that's all it
times,
is.
like, with my friends, for instance, a lot of my friends are straight lads, like big lads, and when I see them, I'll jump on the back and stuff like that, and it's just playful.
Thank you, everyone.
But all of a sudden, no means no, and oh, he strangled him, he couldn't breathe. Piss off. Do me fucking head in on this app, honest to God. If how I'll get through the bastard day with this snowflakeism is beyond me, because I'm telling you, it makes me fucking shit itch. But it's very selective though, as well.
Because he's sick deaf.
I am. This is all I've heard. I've been done out. They've fucked my light up. And this is all I've heard all day. And it's just a load of nothing. Like, I can't even believe that this has been the main topping talking piece of the day. And then everyone's having fucking dragged up what they ate in fucking 1976.
No, I get it. But listen, that was sorted on there. But if Brett's done that, I will get Brett on. And then Fiddy, I will get you back on, because unless you go on your own platforms and do whatever.
Ryan, in the kindest possible way, love, before you tell me to leave an app, you leave it
thought you
before
was
I ring
talking
your
to me.
probation officer, you fucking fat
Leave
man.
my Dan alone in the comments.
Fucking Ryan. Get to fuck.
Who's
Just let me know
Ryan?
whenever
Get
you need
out
me
of here,
back.
Ryan. Leave
Yeah,
my
you
Dan
know what?
alone.
We just
Just let me know whenever you need me back. Just share me the life. I appreciate
I'll
you.
message you. I'll message
You
you.
got
but
Dan
yes,
as well.
I do
You
think
later.
as well. You're
Dan, it's
entitled
lovely to meet you. You
an
sound so
apology.
funny.
Appreciate you guys. Thank
You
you.
want me, Bobby?
I said it was lovely to meet Dan. He seemed so funny.
Did
Oh,
I even?
yes.
I can't
Did
remember.
you see him
know
the
it's
other
funny.
night?
No, I mean like now on the live box.
But did you not see him in the boxing?
I don't think I did. I don't.
He
think
was
I
the
did.
one running about with a big fuck off cape on.
No, I didn't. I don't think I saw him. I was literally just with me and the lady that we was with that we told you was a bit sick. It was just me and her the whole entire evening. I was with Torian here and there, but that was about it.
No, I
But
don't.
But I did
listen,
see you, pal. You look lovely though. I saw you from afar. You looked absolutely lovely.
thank you. I seen you too. Thank you. And honestly, you're beautiful too. But listen, it was a lovely night.
It
and
was. It really
that's
was.
what I said. It doesn't need carrying on to the next
I
one
agree.
and have everybody on edge, because we all know how quick anything can erupt. I mean,
Oh, Dan didn't go through it. He wouldn't know how. Listen, if a man come behind me and grabbed me by the neck, I would have come everywhere, JD. How's about that?
oh my God.
Well, fucking going on. I wouldn't mind, right? Round his jacket, and it wasn't really. It was further down anyway. Piss off. They've decapitated him. Help me. Piss off.
Nobody helped him in the boxing. When I knocked fuck out of him and he went rolling up the floor, he never got one bit of help.
Oh my god. You lot are hilarious.
I say he didn't even get any help in the room either.
No, well, this is it. I had everything fucking ragged off me. I didn't have a stitch of clothing, call me home. Me and Joey would try and get up to it, and then someone comes bursting through the fucking door. It's been a terrible time, loves. And then you all want to talk about Brett. I'll tell you what did happen on the Saturday night.
I can see what's going to happen here now. He's going to spark a live up and tell everybody everything that I've done to him.
Listen, if anyone needs an apology from Brett, it's me. 3 hours I sat next to him for it. It was like doing a fucking shift out mine. It was terrible. I was bored. I said, Brett, I thought that it was an act with you. I didn't realise you were this fucking boring, for fuck's sake.
Oh, can I just see? Did Mr. Red join again?
Donna, are you still in here, me baby?
I did actually want to
Did
apologise to
Ems
her.
get him in a headlock?
My emotions were really high. I feel really bad that if I came across really rude and I was over speaking.
I jumped up, nothing to do with me. Donna,
I do want to
apologise.
apologise to her because that was actually quite.
It was the first day back. She's been absolutely ill and had loads of things going on in the background as well. And that's why I felt a bit bad for her first shift back. And
Oh, she
Miss
was
Red,
bribing.
hi,
What
my
number
love.
is she on Populars, bitch?
Miss Red, I just want to say that I am sorry for speaking over you, and I was just really in hiding with emotions, and I do feel really bad. So I hope you accept my apology.
Oh, Gigi, you don't have to apologise,
No, I
darling.
do. I do
you
because it was really
nice.
rude of me.
You
so I am
did what
sorry.
any good woman, any good wife would do, and you come
Of
in
course.
and protected your man, and I respect you for that, darling. No
Well,
apologies.
look, everyone would do that. That'd be fucking swinging jaws onto Pearl Price's table. Off.
oh, well, this turned out nice again, anyways. But like I say, listen, if Brett, when he comes out the gym, decides to contact my rubber duck here, we will get him on, we'll get my video on, we'll get it sorted out, and
There's one comment here, listen to it.
they can we squash it before the next fucking do.
Doesn't no mean no? Isn't that what women preach? Same for men, no, piss off. Honestly. No means no. It was two lads fucking messing around. Jesus wept.
The thing is, honestly, can I tell you something, guys? The reason why it made me sad is because I physically saw it. When the camera swiped off, Brett was actually laughing and giggling, and they gave each other a little cuddle back and forth. Like, that's what made me so sad, because when I witnessed it firsthand, and James would tell you, had I thought that, you know, Brett was feeling really uncomfortable there and then, I would have stood up and told BK, apologise to him right now.
That's what you'd think, wouldn't you? They'd be like, right, can you stop? Like, that's not funny. Like, if my Joey, well, they wouldn't, because Joey gets twatted off anyone. But if Joey did that to someone, I'd drag him off and say, that wasn't funny, now apologise.
Oh no, if you know Gigi and BK, like I swear, like I can honestly tell you now, had Brett stopped and turned and said to BK, that made me feel really uncomfortable, I can guarantee you now, Gigi would have wigged BK and said, how fucking dare you? I can tell you the whole thing, how fucking dare you, BK, make somebody feel uncomfortable? What the fuck are you doing? We're supposed to have a good, because they were out to have a good night, do you know what I mean? And Gigi, like, that's why BK wasn't hitting anybody in the fight and he was breaking it up, because he swings one punch and Gigi's swinging 100 at him. It's just not, do you know what I mean?
That is the truth, I promise you. And that's what made me just sad, is because when the camera was off, you guys didn't see that. It was an actual mutual exchange of hugs and laughs. That's all it was. So when the camera came back on,
Brett is in the gym chucking weights around singing Christina Aguilera Fighter. Wait till the next one, he'll get BK. Fucking lever him.
What? If he felt a bit embarrassed and then he couldn't speak, I understand that. Had he just messaged either BK or Adam privately and they could have just talked about it privately, it would have been also understandable, and his feelings, again, are always valid. If he felt uncomfortable, that is his right to feel uncomfortable. No one's taking that away from him. But at the same time, like, just talking about BK for 6 hours when he wasn't there to defend himself is what kind of made BK upset, and every other person that also knows BK personally upset. That's all it was. But honestly, I just wanted to apologise to Mr. Red because my emotions were heightened.
Big up to you for apologising. But that's what I said. So there was apologies needed on both sides. But that's all I was saying with this. All of like the Fiddy thing, that was two separate things. And yes, Brett should be up and apologise to Fiddy for doing that. He should. But again, you can't make anybody do anything. And if he wants to do it, he will. If he wants to come on here, he will. He obviously doesn't.
But if he said, but that's the thing, if he had to turn around and said to BK right at that minute in time, you that just made me feel uncomfortable, even without Gigi shouting at BK, I can guarantee you BK was going to feel bad for it.
Yeah,
because he's genuinely not a bully, and then he would have had Gigi in his ear and shouting at him to apologise and all that too. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, Nadine, the thing is, Nadine, he does it to everybody. Nadine, that's just how BK is, I promise you. It doesn't matter what size you are, how tall you are, whatever. No, it doesn't matter like who it is. BK is just a big, cuddly, friendly person. That's all it is. He doesn't have any ill intent, I promise you guys. But you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
No, he hugged me from behind at the box in the EBO ones. Remember the one you were supposed to go to, Pearl, and you ended up, you didn't go to, right?
Yeah.
So he hugged me at that door from behind, and then says, oh, are you starting? Do you want to fight me? And then the next thing was he turned me round and says, give me a hug. And then after giving me a hug, put me back, and then says, go on, tell me I'm gorgeous, because I love when you tell me I'm gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I jumped in the box, because when Brett's saying I felt assaulted and threatened and all that there, like, yes, BK's strong, but I can guarantee he wasn't fucking hitting on him.
Exactly.
Wait till I go to that party on New Year's Eve with all my friends. I'm about to spark live up and watch what they do to me. I'm fucking black and blue by the time they finish with me. And I have to remember them that I'm only small and I'm gay. I can't do stuff like that. It's princess treatment. But as soon as I see them, they smack me straight in fucking arm. But it's just what lads do. But I've grown up with three brothers and fucking youngest on both sides of the family, so I've always took a pasting. And it's not invalidating, because if he is soft like that, and he's soft, but then don't approach a group of fucking lads.
You know what, guys, can I just say, I think this is an amazing thing though, because we've all learned from this, and we've got to really interact with a lot of different people, which is nice. Like, I've just come across Dan, and I'm probably going to be waiting every single time he's on live, because he put me on
morning rants, usually about Corey Wilde.
He is literally hilarious.
He is, but you know, when you're in close quarters with him, my GG, like in a room with him, he's a bit much.
Fuck off! I was asleep in bed.
No, but this has been great. You know what? Honestly, guys, like I'm not here for drama, and I don't want it to come across that like I'm this angry person. So I apologize if I've
Hey, listen,
upset
you're welcome to
anybody.
come in our rooms and hang around with us. You end up like batty as a fruitcake in no time, but we're known for being a bit not full shillings.
No, but honestly, I do want to just take this moment before I leave that I do apologize to anybody that I've offended or I've upset. Hell, I'm really sorry for speaking over you.
No, listen,
as well.
listen. You were standing up for your man, which any woman would do.
Tell
worth
Alexa
salt.
put Sam
Shut up,
Barney Man
you.
on.
It's fine, but I really do think it needs them back in, let them sort it out, or on a phone call for the sake of the next thing, because all it's going to do is kick off fucking big style. You know, when the drink's in, the wits is out, and it'll end up into something it doesn't have to be. That's what I'm saying.
You know what it is, Hell? Like with me, before I came on TikTok, I actually used to work with a lot of like DV, SA and grape victims. And that's why it kind of affects me personally, because I've worked in women's refuges and rehousing women who've actually
I'm not
gone
laughing
through,
at you, I'm laughing at the comment there.
who've actually gone through certain things like this, and it works both ways. As much as there is victims, there are also people, men and women, who have been falsely, you know, had accusations. So I've worked on both ends of it, so I know the repercussions and the effects it has on people's lives, and that's why it just personally affected me. That's all it was.
Yeah.
You know? But like I said, I'm
Is
sorry
it
for talking to
Bakes?
anybody.
I don't think Bakes likes bread.
I'm sorry about talking over anybody, and I'm sorry about.
Oh,
if
you're
I
right.
sound
Listen,
rude.
you know when
But,
you get
yeah,
an hour
that's
gang,
all.
my GG, this is what you have to do. You have to fight to speak. James, am I telling lies?
No, you gotta fucking do. You gotta shout it out.
In comments, he should have more fucking worry about with that fucking basin cut. Piss off, Ryan.
But here, Gigi, nobody here, trust me, Gigi can hold her fucking own. Listen, if you're gonna fucking get Gigi to throw down,
No, I'm
trust me, Gigi
saying,
will
no,
hold her own.
if you ever want to speak, don't be polite and wait to be spoke to. You have to jump in while the going's good. And we are all a bit ignorant as pigs at times, but people loves watching us. So you're just welcome to the fucking mad side of TikTok. That's all I'm saying.
It's been
If anyone
I'll
wants
give you a
a
little
break from
folly.
it, I am starting Nitty Talk tonight at 8 o'clock.
There you go.
I'm joining
I'll give you a
them.
folly, my GG. You're welcome in any time. Just
It
welcome
was
to the
lovely
madness.
meeting you guys. I'm gonna go now.
Yeah,
It was a
come
pleasure
on.
meeting you all.
Well, you too, and big up everybody, and good on you for apologising, everybody, and we will try and get this squash before the next day, because nobody's fucking spoiling my night at the boxing.
Rex
Even
called
Ems
me out
couldn't
for
do
the
it.
next boxing. Oh, hold on, I'm already ready if Brett wants to fight. Bear with. What's that, Claudine? Hold
Bye,
on.
everyone.
Right, bye. Bye, my GG.
Here, Brett, if you would like a fight, I'm ready already, love.
Oh, he's the man. Dave has just called you out.
No, see, if Brett wants a fight, I've already got my neck bracelet.
Oh, man.
Pissed off.
Fucking hell.
No, here, but what about you and them's outside? How long? What the fuck was happening there?
I was
Now, come
raging
on,
with her
Kurt.
because she made a big thing after she fucked off and had fucking protection with that big oaf with her. What do you call him? TikTok fucking Dave. Don't
Aye,
know
so
what he thought he
we were
was.
streaming. I streamed her, and we were all laughing as she got rejected from the clubs and being told that Sean was a nonce. We were laughing our ballocks off at that.
Well, that
anyways.
Sean tried being homophobic to me and tried calling my outfit. I just looked at him and it was like, I feel like I'm still actually
Yes,
looking
thank
up
you.
and
If you can
down
get your
on
heart
that
mason,
floor.
everybody, thank you. Big
I
love.
thought, how can he call anyone? And them teeth, they're rotten. His fucking breath stunk.
No, he's banned from a lot of establishments in Liverpool because he was
Who, that
recording.
Sean?
Yeah, because he was recording women
Did you
without their
see
consent
the fight?
and sending it into group chats and calling them slappers and slags.
It was, so neck to neck. Which one,
Is
babes?
that the bodyguard, that Dave?
Yeah, the weirdo, the one that whichever direction I tried to get at Ems, he just was there. But
Oh, how much
obviously,
you paid
we
him?
know why, because he was going to knock the box off for it at the end of the night.
Sort a fight out, love. Would love to see you on the fight. I'll sort one out with you when you've got a bit of clout to make it worth my time, Ryan. But until then, I might as well
Sean looked like
continue
Alfie
fighting
Moon.
your babby.
Eh?
Don't look like Alfie fucking Moon.
Apparently, it's all kicking off with AR and Alfie or something.
Where at?
apparently it's rung the police or something.
On live.
Is
Can
it
somebody
Beck
come
Beck?
too?
Come
John
to,
looks like him off the Goonies.
I can probably put the sound on, but not the video while I
Yeah,
get
just
dressed.
put the sound on so we can hear. He's
Give me
not.
My iPad's dead, or I will do it for you.
I just not been done.
Where's Flav? Flav, where are you? You want me to pause it?
Is anybody else who can put? Can you put the video on, Chantel?
No, I'm getting dressed.
Oh, can anybody
He
jump
got
in
him on
and put the
camera
video on?
saying he put his head on mine. Hey, Flav. Hey, thank you.
Hey.
Because he just admitted on live to you, he put his head on mine, bro.
Hang
You
on,
heard
my
it.
iPad's charging.
No, he
When
said he
it
did
turns
it.
on, I'll put it on.
No!
Yes. If he put his head on him straight away, then he can hit him anyway.
if I had no, I've got the footage,
No, Fly, near to the end, right? He said to you that he put his head on his. He told you that he put his head on, and he told you that he called him a short. He said that, I thought he was bigger than that. He's never admitted them two things.
Yeah, he's just admitted it.
He's just admitted it. We just heard him say to you.
Now, he did say that he said you were smaller than he said something.
That's the first
Yeah,
time
Milo,
he's ever
see,
said that.
you
No, he
keep up.
said it. Charlotte's here. He said he put his head. Did you record it?
Yeah,
Let me hear that part, because I heard him say. Yeah, but I asked him. I said, "Did you put your head on him?" He said no. He said if I would have did that.
Request the
He
box.
said if I would have did that, he would have had a mark
I'll
on his
keep it on
face,
until
right?
someone else can get
And I
up.
said not necessarily, but
Is it AR?
Yeah.
AR, they're both on live. AR and Alfie, they're both on the all live.
All heard it.
he said it.
Yeah, but
AR
head
on
to
his
head,
and
if he's
Alfie on
put his
his.
head near him and then that lad's hit him, how does that lad not know he was going fucked up him?
Boxing won't involve these two. No, definitely not.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll put you in the big box so we can see.
He went to the police. Straight after this happened, his brother called the police, right?
Where the fuck's my volume button?
Then he was put a proposal to say, yo, you take whatever AR's earnings are.
Hang on,
and
need to turn my
you
light
get
off because I'm just reflecting.
So, and you get the belt, right? Yes, that's what he wanted. All right, cool. He's going to do that. Because at first, before that, he said, AR's give me 10K and I'll drop the charges. So already we're seeing that there's nothing you can hold in court in it with these things you're saying anyway. But what he's done then, his coach, I mean, the man that runs it has gone to him now, put this proposal towards him, and he's agreed to it like, do you get what I mean? If you were so hurt that AR done that to you, or it was so wrong, or AR cheated, or you never done nothing back to AR, you would have done that.
Yeah, I think he's only pissed about having to pay to get his teeth
CCTV
fixed,
black and white, innit? But he wasn't pissed the other day. He was telling he doesn't care his teeth.
Exert. Well, go
Now
on,
he's
cousin.
pissed.
What's up, my guy?
I'm good, cuzzy, man. I'm just here chilling. I'm on my back up, innit?
Yeah. Nah, but my man said he just needs his teeth fixed, bro. He's not trying to go to jail to put you in jail.
Hold on.
He just has to take the right ways to get to sue you to get his money.
He's saying he wants his teeth back.
Or his money.
Fly said he'll put up 50, bro. The man still don't want to do it.
But he said he got gun charges, so he probably wouldn't be able to come to America.
He's capping. He ain't got no gun charges.
He's chatting rubbish.
Bro, he's looking clout off you, cuz.
So mans would really lie like that and say he has gun charges and no gun charge?
Wait, AI, he's looking clout
I want to
off
be
you,
gangsters.
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, let me tell you something. You're never gonna fight him, you know.
Fly lifestyle is the American.
Wait, you're never gonna fight him, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to fight no.
Every day that goes by, he gets more and more.
Bro, it's over, bro.
Anyway, he's still
He
chatting
did
rubbish.
admit that he said something about your child first, so he did admit that.
Yeah, he admitted it. I'm glad you smacked out his teeth, man. That was one for me.
They said water pistol charges, yo. I'm crying, yo. UK got some comedians, you know.
What's he want? Some body
He
parts
said his teeth was already clinging on for dear life.
How you been, no lifestyle?
You know, I'm just vibing, man.
Yeah. Hey, Charlotte.
I'm just
Even Hold That Black here was on live with us yesterday. Wait, hey,
Kodak Black said he wants to do the fight. Yo.
Yes.
Well, you could do music with this man, you know.
Yeah, maybe. Nah, I already he put me on.
I don't think you should fight.
You know that,
I just sent this shit to French yesterday. Him and
Waste of time.
what's his name?
LT.
LT.
Yeah, that's what I like. Big business.
Nigga just said, we had Kodak on here yesterday. Kodak said he down to sponsor the fight, man.
Kodak Black wants to sponsor the fight. Imagine that. Crazy.
In America.
In America, but
Bro,
that's a joke, man, you know. Alfred's not on it, is he?
Charlotte, the video's on my page, you know.
Alfred's not on it, though, is he?
they said he got gum charges, not gun charges.
That's what I said. He's got
Gum charges? Yo, what is going on?
gum charges as well.
Yo. Who's Ange? Ange is...
We got fucking down chat.
He's on live with Relevant. He's on live with Relevant.
Who's relevant?
I don't know who it is. I just Relevant law.
Gum charges.
I'll be
is
if you
crazy.
want to support a man snitching though. You know what I'm trying to say? Our man supporting that.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you, right? In America, once a man claims that he's not a street guy, which Alfie said, he's allowed to go to the police.
Yeah. But no,
I don't agree in that. God,
I mean,
please.
he just said,
it's bad mentioning AR's son. If you want to have that bad man talk, I'm not going to go on road and start mentioning people's kids because I know I'm not ready for that life. You understand? Because I know.
all right, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, right? This is what I just want to get to, which I get what you're saying, Charlotte, but the going back and forth with him and like, did it originally, was this like some regular street shit and then y'all turned it into a boxing shit, or is it like just two boxers kind of was just like just letting their nuts hang? Which one is it?
This has been on the internet for back and forth for a long time where he's been...
But both of you guys was just known as boxers though, like this is like some boxing shit.
No. This is more
So how did it start? Like two random dudes just start beefing. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
what happens in the UK on our side of
He's been on
TikTok.
the internet talking shit about me for 3 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Out of nowhere, he just wakes up this guy AR.
What I'll do
He's talking about your boxing skills.
But you can't because I'll smack him up.
I'm trying to figure out, is this all about boxing or was it personal?
No, this is before boxing. This started before boxing.
This is
The ring to set.
getting a bit boring for me too, James.
It's gone
It's
mad.
them talking, isn't it?
Do you want me to turn it off?
Yeah, go on.
Charlotte. So yeah, he can't talk bad.
Oh, well, listen, everybody.
That's what I'm trying to
You
get
know
at.
what I mean? You're not gonna.
So our next little update will be when Brett's out of the gym, if he wants to come on, and him and Fiddy sorted out, they can. I'll do it on their own platforms. Sorry about that AR shouting out for you still. Exactly, my Geordie.
What
But-
about him? But are you going to knock her Alex in?
Not a problem. But listen, what I'm saying to you is she was all mouth when I'd gone, and then it was only when Big Numpty was stood in front of her, and he was like the width of a wall, that you couldn't get to her. So why didn't she just say, move away, let us do what we had to do, instead of going down the town and then shouting, come out and fight. Why was she doing that for? When I had her in close proximity and she done fuck all.
No, that's what I was saying. when
She
she
ain't
was on
going
the car.
nowhere. She's a little shitty ass, a little rat. And that's all that she's good for. Picking men up off that bus stop or wherever. That's all she's good for. And making her ass and mouth. Because she looked like the tatey, not me.
No, here, did you not know she used to be a yo-yo champion?
What?
Yeah, Ems used to be a yo-yo champion.
What the fuck's that got to do with it?
No,
Yo-yos.
Yeah, do you
Toy.
know? Aye.
And I'm going arguing with Delusive, I'll be back.
But she doesn't do it. She doesn't do it with an actual yo-yo. She
Put out
does
with
it with,
Lucifer on, James, quick.
Yeah.
We're going to Rowder.
she does it with her knickknacks. Her knickknacks go yo-yo. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Aye. It's like
But honestly,
it's like a
she's
conveyor
so
belt
silly
in
for
her
what
flat.
she does. She's so silly. She had a chance. In fact, she said if I didn't get up her in the box and she was getting me done for assault.
I don't think someone. I don't think by doing a headlock it would hurt your neck. I think it's just the way his head maybe went back. Do you get what I'm saying?
Here's that thing you're trying to avoid.
Yes, Dad?
Oh,
Hi, Bester. Hello.
Not friends again now.
Why not?
I don't know. Apparently you were calling me before. Anyway, that's that. So, I wanted to debunk... Well, I've already debunked it anyway. So, when you told everyone that Corey said to blame it on me for the police coming to you...
Who said everyone said your name, yeah.
Yeah, so he then put a print screen on. And it's not looking good for him. So...
The thing is, don't forget we had a phone call as well, so they're just messages.
Yeah, so there's a 3-minute phone call on there, and then you've said, I'm sorry, I'm fuming, or something like that, and then he's rang you again because...
I said sorry because I hung up.
Oh, yeah, she concedes she's to make a report the next day.
It's because he doesn't want to put it in black and white, what he said to you, in case you ever show that.
Yeah, that's why I hung up and decided to put it in as a message.
No, he also has told you that Alex Brigham and Sophie Bailey have confirmed it, but knowing that you don't speak to any of them, so you're never going to go and ask them, really, are you?
Correct.
So he's putting that message that you, that Sophie Bailey and Alex Brigham have both confirmed that it was me. But you don't speak to them, so how are you ever going to confirm that?
No, I don't.
Now, he's told Sophie Bailey that he doesn't think it's me because he knows that I speak to Sophie Bailey. So he's kind of gone all around the houses, but what he's trying to do...
No, but I called his bluff and I said to him, I said, but are you sure Sophie said the police said it was Dan? He said yes, and I said, because I know who reported Sophie to the police. So I just called his bluff and he went, and then he decided, I said, I know who done it. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus, but I know it wasn't a Dan. And then he turned around and said, oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I don't think she did tell me it was Dan now thinking about it. It's just because my head's a bit screwed because I had the police at my door.
Look, it was the common denominator and everything.
Yes, he's tried to make out he's a fake. Obviously, because he thinks he's a lot more intelligent than he is. He's just made himself look really stupid. And you can see that he's trying to manipulate you, especially when you're drunk.
Exactly.
Yeah. However, I haven't actually done a report, but yeah.
No, listen, you're all in your right to, because everyone was saying it's you and Corey making up false
I mean, I said
reports.
to him, yeah, but that's stupid because even if it was Dan, he's not going to say his real name.
Well, exactly. That's what you do. So I think that he's done it, and that's why he's reported himself, because he wasn't shocked that they turned up.
I just thought it was weird that he said that Sophie was Dan. That Sophie said to him it was Dan.
Yeah, and then he realised me and Sophie are friends.
Yeah. Well, I just called his bluff and I said, but how was that? Because I know who done it and it wasn't a Dan. I mean, I just said that. I don't even report Sophie.
Once again, Angela, at the first hurdle, he's tried to throw you to the wolves like he does with everyone.
And again, 1 minute, Mike.
I haven't done it.
James, I've got, you know, the screenshots, what Corey was saying. Show them where you said, just say it now, run with it. There's 2 phones he's got, and I've gone through all the chat. You can see there's nothing being deleted, but when I do come on later, I will be shown all of them chats. That was never said what he come out, because I couldn't think about it when he said, when you messaged and said, doesn't matter, you say it now, run with it. None of that was said. I knew, and I was thinking, I said that. That was I saying it for this, that, and the other. I was even putting myself like I'd said it, but you can see there's nothing being deleted from ever of our chat starting to, you can see I've blocked him a few times, but nothing's ever been deleted on both numbers I had for him, and I will be putting them videos. I'll show you them later on. I'm going to send them to somebody to show you our chat from ever the first start to the very end. Do you know what I'm saying? To say there's nothing at all being deleted. So I'll again, fathead, lies, 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 and I'm going to prove the lies later. Sorry, my James, go on, my baby.
So then next minute I get the police again.
Well, just so you know, I didn't think it was you and we're still besties.
Definitely not me.
No, mate, because on the message he's put it on his story, but I don't know if it's still on there yet, but he put one of your numbers on. And he's tried to say, yeah, this is you, telling me to make a fake account, fake report up, and you can clearly see you saying, no, are you sure it's Daniel? Are you sure it's him?
Yeah.
Then you're asking about Finger. You're asking about that. Everyone's saying that I'm looking for a reason to blame Corey. Angela come on yesterday and said what Corey did. So Corey's clapped back and put messages, private messages, on his TikTok story.
I need the address, otherwise you go to. Yeah, I know exposure. Well, I've got my address, so I don't know.
Me and you are besties forever, aren't we? And we're going to do our Secret Santa.
Does that mean you're going to get a present?
Yes. I don't know what to get you yet.
A bar of fucking soap.
Decide. What would you like your limit to be?
I mean, I don't know who it is. I mean, I've had about 5 people. There's about 5 people I think it could be. No, about 3. I think you're one of them, only because of what he was saying. But then I just thought, if it was you, then you're not going to put his real name. Jessica and Sophie. But then I started thinking of Corey, because what he said...
Oh, that woman who come in yesterday?
I mean, I thought of Corey, because Corey said to me that Sophie, that police report, the police told her it was a den. They've all got, and Alex was a den. They're all dens.
A genuine smile from
and then when I called his bluff, he turned around and goes, "Oh, actually, now thinking about it, I don't think she said it was a den, Sophie." So he started backtracking.
Well,
Nick, he's in amongst every time there's anything going on, he's at the centre of it. Every single time he's at the centre of it.
Anyway, I'm going to finish your FYP.
Bye, then. See you later.
Bye.
Someone said David, yeah, I don't know.
I kick her off, Ian.
Yeah, just pick her off me, Babby. But listen, it is what it is. But later on, everybody, I will be coming forward with them WhatsApp messages. I'll get somebody to show them, because he said, show them messages. I will be showing the messages. Nothing's ever been deleted. But think about the common denominator with everybody who's arguing, everybody who's saying things. It's our warthog head.
So I'm all confused. Are you and Angie friends again now?
We just troll each other.
Are you on this side of TikTok, James?
Can't even see you.
No. So I come to this site, ruffle a few feathers by telling the truth, and then fuck off again because they can't attack me.
See, it's hard when you're not in it full time. It's hard to give recaps and everything. It changes hour by hour. But as it stands, I'm not turning my back on my bestie, Angela. I love her, and I am sending her a Christmas present.
Oh, fuck. Well, then you needn't ask me about Angela. I've plenty I can say about Angela.
We've just heard. But the common denominator. Oh, I'm saying about the messages, my Dan. Didn't he say, I'd said, right, you just say it and I'll run with it, or something like that it was. I went right through our messages. Oh, the only thing you see is where I have blocked him, then unblocked him. Pearl, you've been replaced. I have, my Jane. Blocked him, then unblocked him, but nothing's been deleted. Not a thing. And I will put it out there later to let people know what another big swell-headed liar he is.
Do you want to see what they've sent me with my light?
What?
Look at this. So, that was the lamp. And that is all I fucking received.
Wait, what the fuck's that?
The fucking base. I've got fuck all plugged the cunt into.
So where's the rest of it then?
Fuck knows. Fucking smiles are probably
You're backward, you'll have had to buy it in 2 parts, maybe.
No, because it says table lamp.
Oh, trust you to get robbed for the inners.
Dirty bastards. Anyway, so I'll be going kicking off over that soon.
Exactly.
Hold on, that means somebody took the lamp and decided they didn't want the fucking shade and brought the shade back.
Yeah.
Well, I got it on click and collect.
Or somebody's collected all right and banned you up for the rubbish.
Took half my fucking thing. In fact, I'm going to ring them now. I'll be back.
Ring them now, me baby.
Well, I will be doing. I've made a video.
I am going to go and get sorted out because I just didn't expect all of this kicking off like it does again the second morning. So, thank you to you, my James. Hey, lovely chatting to you, me baby, right?
Yes,
and
you too, me baby, love.
If our Brett gets in contact with my Chantel, we will ask him to come on later, and then I'll message my Fiddy to come on, right? And we'll get that sorted out. Stop all of this before it fucking kicks off for the next Boxing Do. Hi, my Dave. How are you, me baby? But yes, me too, my int. It was a lovely